Hey guys, Timon Veller here from forexreviews.info and welcome to another edition of the weekly Forex Algorithm Review. I hope you're well and that you had a great training last week. Okay, well, in a few moments, what I'll be doing is highlighting a number of important technical point areas in the market, including opportunity areas, management point areas, and target areas. And I'll also take a look at how price action moved last week on multiple markets. Okay, the first pair I'd like to highlight this week in the review is USD, and I'm on the 4-hour chart on this market this week. Now, the zone I'd like to mention on this market today is where price action is testing right now, which is the 115.79 zone area. This is an area that acted as strong support, looking left back here on the previous test of this important area. Of course, be aware that this is a counter zone area on this market. And if I zoom out, you can see that previous test looking left back here in more detail. What I'd like to highlight on this market this week is that on a pullback into the 115.79 zone area, that this is an area on this market where I'm just looking for a potential bullish opportunity in this area and a potential move the upside. Potentially looking for a move all the way up to this previous high area looking left and this low area, or potentially looking for a move all the way up to the 118.36 zone area to the upside. So overall on USD this week, on a retest of the 115.79 zone area, that this is an area on this market where I'm just looking for a potential bullish opportunity in this area and a potential move the upside from this important zone. Okay, well that's that market. Okay, next pair I'd like to cover is GBUSD, and I'm on the daily chart. Now at the moment, GBUSD is retesting the 133 zone area. This was an area that acted as support, looking left back here, and gave a short-term move to the upside. The bulls took control in this area on the previous test, creating this recent high, looking left back here on this market. And now the market is retesting this important zone once again. What I'd like to highlight first off is that this is a counter zone area on this market, people, so just be aware of that. However, this is an area on this market where I'm just looking for a potential bullish opportunity in this area this week, early in the week, and a potential move the upside. Potentially looking for a move all the way up to this recent high as a potential management point area to the upside, or potentially looking for a move all the way up to the 135.83 zone area to the upside. Okay, well that's that market. Okay, next pillar to cover is New Zealand USD, and I'm on the daily chart on this market. Recently in price action, New Zealand USD tested the 70.58 zone area, which is a potential bearish area on this market. And as you can see, when price action came into this area, price wick tested the start of this zone area and was quite sideways before the bears took control, pushing price to the downside from this important area. Now, for all these people who are holding a sell position on this market, potentially this market may continue this week all the way down to the 69 zone area. And what I'd like to highlight is the 69 zone area is a great target area to the downside. And it's also an area to the downside where I'm just looking for bullish evidence in this area. And if I see a right to bullish evidence in this area, then potentially looking for a move all the way up, all the way back up to the 70.58 zone area to the upside. So overall on New Zealand USD, holding the 69 zone area as a potential target area to the downside for all those people holding a sell position on this market from the 70.58 zone area. And also on the 69 zone area as an area on this market where I'm just looking for bullish evidence and a potential with the upside from this important area. Okay, well that's that market. Okay, next pair to cover is AUD/USD, and I'm on the daily chart. Now AUD/USD recently retested the 76 zone area. Now it did test this area quite deeply before the bears took control, pushing price strongly to the downside all the way back down to retest the 74.78 zone area. So what I'd like to highlight on this market today is that where price action is testing, where price action is currently testing deeply, that this is a great target area for all those people that are holding a sell position on this market from the 76 zone area. And it's also an area on this market where I'm just looking for bullish evidence in this area. And if it's the right bullish evidence in this area, then potentially looking for a move all the way back up to the 76 zone area to the upside. So overall on AUD/USD, highlighting that where price action is testing right now is a great target area for all those people that are holding a sell position on this market from the 76 zone area. And also that this is an area on this market where we're looking for bullish evidence and a potential with the upside from this important area. Okay, well that's that market. Okay, next product to cover is 80 Jappy, and I'm on the 4-hour chart. Now 80 Jappy has been a great performer in recent price action. It's given a lot of nice moves to the upside, such as back here from the 81.61 zone area and back here on those recent tests of this important bullish evidence zone area. And it's given multiple moves from the 84.42 zone area. And recently on that recent test of the 84.42 zone area gave another nice move to the downside. What I'd like to highlight is that this market potentially may move all the way down to the 81.61 zone area this week. And this is a great target area to the downside for all those people holding a sell position from the 84.42 zone area. And it's not only a great target area to the downside for all those people holding a sell trade on this market, but it's also an area on this market once again where I'm just looking for bullish evidence in this area. And if I see lots of bullish evidence in this area, like I gave in the training, then potentially looking for a move all the way up to this low and high as a potential management point area to the upside, or potentially looking for a move all the way up, all the way back up to the 84.42 zone area to the upside. So overall on 80 Jappy, holding the 81.61 zone area as a potential target area, potential long-term target area to the downside for all those people holding a sell position from the 84.42 zone area. And also that this is an area on this market where once again I'm just looking for bullish evidence in this area and a potential move the upside from this important zone. Okay, well that's that market. Okay, next product to cover is US dollar Swiss, and I'm on the daily chart. Now recently in price action, this market tested the 98.62 zone area, which is a potential pullback area on this market in the trend, and also a potential bullish evidence area. And as you can see, the bulls took control in this area, pushing price out of this important zone late last week and closing just recently in this recent candle at this high point on this market. So overall, the 98.62 zone area held and was a great performer for all those people that took a buy position within this important zone just recently. What I'd like to highlight is that I'm expecting this market will continue to the upside this week, potentially all the way up to at least the $1.33 zone area to the upside. And this is a great target area to the upside for all those people holding a buy position on this market. And not only is this a great target area to the upside, but it's also an area to the upside that if this market tests this area this week, that this is an area on this market where I'm just looking for bearish evidence in this area. And if I see a right bearish evidence in this area, then potentially looking for a move all the way down, all the way back down to the 98.62 zone area to the downside. So overall on US dollar Swiss, holding a target area to the upside for all those people who are holding a buy position on this market, and also holding a area to the upside, which is the $1.33 zone area, where I'm just looking for bearish evidence and a potential move to the downside from this important area. And if I zoom out, you can see this is an area that acted as strong resistance, looking left back here on the previous test of this important zone, and back here in the past. Okay, well that's that market. Okay, next product to cover is US dollar CAD, and I'm on the daily chart. Now recently in price action, this market broke above and closed above the 130.40 zone area. And now the market's done this, what I'd like to highlight is a potential pullback area. And that is, if the market pulls back and tests the 130.40 zone area, this would now be an area on this market where I'm just looking for bullish evidence in this area. And if I see a right bullish evidence in this area, like I go over in the Forex training at the website, then potentially looking for a move all the way up to the 132.82 zone area to the upside. So overall on US CAD, holding that if price action pulls back and tests the 130.40 zone area, that this is an area on this market where I'm just looking for bullish evidence and a potential move the upside from this important area. And I also will note that at the moment this market is in an uptrend, and the 130.40 zone area is a great area in the trend to look for potential continuation to the upside. Okay, well that's that market. Okay, the next pair I'd like to cover is GBAD, and I'm on the daily chart. Now, GBAD, what I'd like to highlight is the 179.40 zone area. This is a great target area to the upside for all those people holding a buy position on this market from the 175.79 zone area. And it's also an area to the upside where I'm just looking for bearish evidence in this area. And if I see lots of bearish evidence in this area, then potentially be looking for a move all the way down to the 175.79 zone area to the downside, or potentially even lower on this market in the trend. So overall on GBAD, holding the 179.40 zone area as a great target area to the upside for all those people holding a buy position on this market. And also this is an area to the upside where I'm just looking for bearish evidence and a potential move to the downside from this important area. Okay, well that's it for me for this week's edition of the review. Thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate you all, and I appreciate all the support and the likes and the shares and the comments I receive on a regular basis. And if you did appreciate this video this week, please do not forget to click that like button to show your support. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to comment below this video. Also, if you haven't checked out the Forex training at the website, such as the Engulfing Trader, the 5-day training series, or the Candlestick training series just yet, well, you can find out all about this Forex training by clicking on the links below this video. Okay, well, I hope you all have a great trading week and happy trading.